Welcome to Mobile Car Mechanic. Today we're going to show you how to replace the distributor O-ring on this 2000 Honda Civic EX. This is going to apply from 96 to 2000 for all trims for the distributor. Let's get to it. Our parts and tools needed are going to be a torque wrench, a regular socket wrench, in this case 3/8, the distributor O-ring, either a pick tool or a little flathead, an extension, and a 12mm socket. Okay, so what we're going to do before we go ahead and remove the distributor is we need to remove the spark plugs wires. So just pull them up. Just pull them out of their little routing things here. And they're all specific lengths, so you can't mess it up. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, before we remove the distributor, which we already did from doing the head job, is marking the position of where the distributor is at now, because this will affect your timing and your idle and many other things in the way that your engine runs. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use a 12mm socket to remove 1, 2, and 3 12mm bolts. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. But before we do that too, let's see if we can get some paper towels under there, because more than likely oil is going to leak. So to try and minimize whatever mess we can, let's just do that. Okay. So let's start on the top. It's a 12mm. We'll crack them all loose. Just let me get an extension on this one. Okay, I'm going to try to get the bottom ones first, so that because they're going to be the hardest to reach typically. So we're going to leave the top bolt in for now, just so that it holds up the distributor. Otherwise it'll just put tension on the bottom bolts, which will make it difficult to remove by hand and just longer to unscrew. Okay, well, just so that you're aware, all the bolts are exactly the same size, so it doesn't matter if you mix them up or not. Okay, I dropped it, but I'll get a magnet on that. Now we'll just get the top one here. Okay, all we have to do now is just pull outward. Or before you really jump the gun on that one, I should have unplugged the electrical connector. So there is a little tab here that we're going to pinch. So the camera might not get it, but there is a little tab we're going to pinch outward and then push this like that. So this is the tab right here. I'm going to pinch it outward like that. And then what we'll do is we'll disconnect it by squeezing that clip in there, pulling down, and that should allow us to fully remove the distributor. Okay. Looks like my VTEC solenoid is. If you have a VTEC solenoid, it'll definitely be, you'll need to squeeze this in and lift up. Now we should fully be able to remove the distributor. Now the O-ring in question is going to be this one right here. As you can see, there's an oil, the oil is leaking here, and what will happen is a bunch of oil will start caking up here and then making its way down here to the engine. As you can see, I have a lot of sludge right here, more than likely the cause of that. So we'll go ahead and start working on that. Okay, so you're going to either want to get your little flathead or pick tool here. We're going to try to aim for the seal here and try to pop it off. can be a little difficult sometimes. So we're just trying to work it out. Might have to use your thumb. Okay. This seal seems like it might be alright, but again, I don't know the service history of this vehicle, and there was a lot of oil. I don't know if they just didn't clean it up. So, but I'm going to replace it anyways. Let's see what the new seal feels like. So this is the new seal. It looks a little bit thicker. Okay, I'm just going to take some of the oil from here, just kind of lube it up. I did change the oil a little bit. It is dark, but I just went ahead and added oil to it, so it might be a little dirty. Okay, now our objective is to get it back into that groove here. Let me see if I can clean it up just a slight bit. Okay, let's get this like over the center there, and then we'll just spread it out this way, just like that. Looks like we're good. Okay, now we're going to try to match up the orientation of this the way that it came out. We tried not to move it, but sometimes it does move. We will just put it on there and then hope that it just goes right in. You might have to like mess with it. Okay, so once you have it in place, we're going to match it up to our marks that we had up here earlier. See if we can make some space back here for the other 12. This one might be a little bit tricky because I don't think I can get my hand in there. Let's see what I can do without dropping it in there. Maybe. Okay, I think I got it started, so we'll just go ahead and get that going. Alright, and I was reading some information on, some brief information, getting a range from around 17 to 18 foot-pounds of torque for these bolts, as well as 20 foot-pounds. So I'm just going to go with 18 once I get these snug. Okay, so those are snug by hand, And I'm going to do 18 foot-pounds on each one. I'll start at the top. Okay. Okay, go for the last one right here. Once that's torqued down, we need to start plugging in the connectors that we disconnected. So I didn't disconnect this one, but I unhooked it off the mounting bracket. Let me get this actually out of the way first so I can get this main one out. We'll just plug this right in. It'll click, and then we're going to slide it onto this little guy right here. You'll hear it click. This should click as well. Okay, now that we have it out of the way, we're just going to go put our wires back in place. So the shortest one is going to be cylinder 1, or cylinder 4, I mean. Cylinder 3. Cylinder 2. And then cylinder 1. Okay. We'll go ahead and start the car, make sure everything is all good. Thank you for watching Mobile Car Mechanic. Today we just showed you how to replace this distributor O-ring on this 2000 Honda Civic EX. This is going to apply from 96 to 2000, and it will apply to all the trims. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.